All right, we're here at center stage where we've got an all-access pass. Check it out. See our backdrop here. They've got a nice interview room here. So
professional lighting, so we look as good as ever.
This is as good as it gets, people. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
So what was the buzz today?
Well, the buzz today, and we should point out, this is kind of our wrap-up of day one of the actual show of the CES. Buzz of today, most definitely, was the Palm pre-announcement. We attended the
it really was a pre-announcement because there's
the live press event, and I'll tell you, it was easily the most exciting event that I've seen here yet. It was a very Apple-like atmosphere. People were clapping and stomping. I mean, they were excited about it.
People want Palm to succeed because they really define this space.
Have a soft spot in our hearts for Palm. They invented PDAs. The Trio is what put smartphones on the map, quite frankly. So everybody wants to see them do it. And so today they announced the Pre, which runs on their brand new Web OS, is what they're calling what we used to call Nova. It's Web OS, right? And it's pretty cool stuff. I have to admit, the demo that they gave in the presentation was very candid, professional, and it looked really, really good. But then Kevin and I had a chance to meet one-on-one with Palm afterwards and kind of get a quick hands-on of the Pre, and I'm pretty impressed with it overall.
It is impressive. I think a lot of people are talking about it, and they're either wowed or they're wondering so what? Because we've already seen this in other devices. I think we got to wait and see what happens because this is early. They've said that the phone really isn't done, and they've got things they got to continue to work on.
That's true, and I'll tell you, they made it clear in the presentation, and what I've seen so far, I think they have probably succeeded in this regard. Their goal was to make the Pre, while a smartphone, be very easy to use and not intimidating to anyone. And I can see handing a Pre to, my Aunt Martha, who doesn't know anything about gadgets, and see her sitting down and start using it. I mean, seriously, we'll just have to say, the one thing that surprised me that I think is pretty cool, actually, was the fact that while the WebOS is a Linux kernel, it's Linux-based, all of the applications are written in either CSS, HTML, or JavaScript. That means any web developer can write applications for the Pre, and that is pretty exciting.
Yeah, that makes it easy. A lot of people again are saying that maybe there's too much hype here. I think part of what's going on is we saw people leaving the show early today. First of all, it was very light traffic in general. Now, people were leaving the show early. Really, there hasn't been another announcement, another device, or another technology that has had much wow. No. So that may be playing into people. Maybe, I'll speak for myself, maybe I'm overreacting because this is actually an announcement that's worth getting excited over, as opposed to really everything else we've seen has just kind of been more the same.
There's probably a little bit of that, but let's be fair. We have been waiting for Palm to announce whatever for a very long time. So
it needed to be
they
big.
Finally did it.
It needed to be big, and I think they did what the minimum that they needed to do is how I'm going to put it.
Yeah, it looks like a nice hardware, a nice handset, quite frankly. Sure. It's iPhone-like touchscreen. It's very small on the hand. We saw that.
Yep.
And it's got the slide-up QWERTY keyboard. So like they're trying to impress us with, it goes the iPhone one further because it's But anyway, I was also impressed in our hands-on demo with the browser. It looked pretty cool, actually.
Very responsive. It was on Wi-Fi at the time.
It was on Wi-Fi.
It was on Wi-Fi at the time. It was very responsive, very quick. We loaded our site, and it was pretty darn fast.
Yeah.
Faster than I see on my iPhone with Wi-Fi, to be honest. But I'm not going to make a judgment there. It's way too early for that. But other than that, I mean, that's been the buzz. Even by the people who have stayed through the show today,
Yeah.
that's been the buzz. And I say stayed through the show, I said this to you a couple times today, it feels like it's the last day of the show.
Yeah,
The traffic
in
is
fact,
not there.
it was interesting when we were leaving to actually go meet with Palm.
Mhm.
It was early in the afternoon, and I have never seen such long lines for the buses and
To go to the
taxis
hotels.
to leave.
Yeah.
And it was quite impressive in that regard. And so, anyway, we're hoping we'll see some other cool stuff as we go.
Yep, we're going
We're going to bring it all to you anyway.
Yeah, showstoppers tonight.
That's right. We've got another off-site event to go to.
Yep. So it's one thing after
You're
another.
going to see our smiling faces again.
I don't know how much more I can be smiling.
Oh man, my feet are not smiling. I'll tell you that.
No, so, all right. Well, that's been the buzz of today. So why don't we leave it at that and
Yeah. The Palm Pre wrap-up show.
on pre wrap up. Very good. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.